At the beginning of the 15th century, the kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Lacking a ruler, the land descends into chaos. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Hey everyone, Wanderer here, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Firearms this time.
We need more arrows! Need help here, Danny! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
And who might this be? Oh, not who I was expecting.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
Sir Hans!
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Get ready! Take cover! Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Wonder who this goblin is. And we're playing as him right now. This must be like a tutorial type area. Alright, alright. R to reload. Okay, right click to reload. These are bad guys, yeah. Got him. Missed that one. We can't be missing. This takes forever to reload.
Got him!
Ooh, right in the head.
You're mine!
Oh no.
You haven't a chance!
There's a bit of an arc. It goes up a bit before it comes back down. Have to compensate for that.
You're not up to it!
Oh no. Ah, right over him. Okay, help defend the courtyard.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Godwin! Get over here with that Trosky! What the fuck are they waiting for?
I think we got one.
Fire onto them! Don't stop!
Oh, nice. Get him, boys. Light him up. That's the way.
Get ready for another attack! This one's the fuckers! Oh, Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Okay, sword. So we're in the middle of a siege, and Sir Hans is here. I haven't seen Henry yet, though.
Don't let them climb up!
Get over here! That's right, get him, boys. Yeah, get him.
To me! Get him from behind!
Can't hit him. Oh, there we go. Got him. Got him. Get that ladder off of here. Come on, let's go. That's right. Push him back, boys. Keep pushing him back. This is not looking good. Too many wounded. We're not gonna last. There's Hans. Come on, Hans. Courage. Shoot somebody. Ooh.
Fuck! I've been hit!
Like, don't poke at it.
You'll be okay. Just a flesh wound. You'll be alright.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. We were only supposed to deliver a message to Trosky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Well, they're in the courtyard now. They're being overrun. I don't see Henry anywhere. So Hans was sent to deliver a message to Trosky. I've never heard of Trosky before. Not in the first game anyway, that I know of. Several weeks earlier. Okay, it's gonna be one of those. You see a glimpse in the future, and then we get several weeks earlier.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
There's Henry.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trosky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me. My bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trosky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Has a very nice position. Very well fortified. Hills on all sides. Berghoff. We're going to deliver a letter to Berghoff, is that it?
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Absolutely.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Yeah, maybe.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Yes, absolutely.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trosky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trosky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Uh-oh.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
What's your playstyle? Soldier, advisor, or scout? Definitely soldier. Strong suit of armor and short temper. Yeah, that's fine. Not the temper part, but yeah, definitely soldier is what I want to do.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trosky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
But we have a sealed letter for one, although I suppose they could have killed the original people and taken their stuff, but did they really look like that? I mean, they'd be more scuffed up if that were the case. Persuasion, right, I remember persuasion, so you can persuade people based upon different types of stuff here. You can use speech or your charisma. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to and what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Right. It's about your situation. Let's see here. Well, we could help you with the bandits.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trosky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
I don't like this guy, though. He looks shifty.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trosky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
This guy does not... He seems fishy to me. This captain. Captain Thomas. I don't trust him. He's giving us BS.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Or they're being bandits and taking advantage of anyone they can find in a smallish group like
Come on,
ours.
fellas. We'll camp here on the bank.
We'd be
At least we
quite...
can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
We'd be pretty easy pickings for a large group of bandits. Find out what the plan is. Hey, doggy.
Henry! Hey! Call off that mutt of yours!
Let's see. Your dog, basics. Your dog's name is Mutt, and if you take good care of him, he'll obey you, help you while hunting, tracking, even in combat. You can find information about your dog in a player card under the Companion tab. Most important thing is Mutt's obedience level. A higher level means he is stronger, better at fighting, and more determined to help you. A low obedience level, much strength and determination will decrease and he may ignore some commands. If obedience drops to 0, he will run away and you'll have to wait until he comes back on his own. You can increase your much obedience by praising him, feeding him, and generally paying attention to him. It will decrease if he is hit in battle or your dog isn't fed a while. Okay. Hold X to call him. Holding X will attack the person you are looking at. Ah. Okay. In addition to basic commands, Mutt can also handle more complex actions and commands. Holding left alt while looking at Mutt will open a menu of other actions and commands. Feed, track, send home. Oh, interesting. We can have him track stuff for us. That would be very, very useful, considering that we had a lot of quests that were tracking people down in Kingdom Come 1. Behavior free. Mutt will move around you in a large circle and help you in combat when necessary. Heal. Mutt will stick close to you and wait for your commands. He won't fight unless you command him to. Stay. Mutt will stay in place until you call him back. Okay. So passive, free roam and fight, and then just stay exactly where you are. And then commands are for specific things.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
We got some food there. I don't know, maybe. Who's this guy? Are you worried about tomorrow? I mean, we just found out that the people we're supposed to go and send a message to are technically the enemies of our lords.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
They could fall out, though. That's the issue.
I'm not so sure about that. Even the best of folks can fall out. One small wrong word robs them up the wrong way. And next thing you know, the claws are out.
Aye, I suppose. Still, though, I reckon it'll be fine.
Well, I like the optimism. How do you like it here?
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
Do you take good care of them?
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Yeah, that would be terrible. I think in this time, well, I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure we can take care of a horse now if their leg is broken, but in this time, you just had to put them down. So yeah, not so great. Playing dice, are we?
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No.
I'll play. Well, first let's ask some stuff about this. Do you know about this area?
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Trosky at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like. I must remind him.
Wonder why they were so insistent that there was no inn nearby. I mean, I guess they're not going to be, the captain and his men are not going to be going back to the castle tonight because they're hunting bandits. They're probably just going to camp somewhere out here for the night. But still, it seemed rather shifty that they didn't want us to go to a tavern. Where's the table from? Did you bring it with you?
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Interesting. I mean, it definitely is a dice table. How do you think tomorrow's going to work out?
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe we'll come to an agreement. I think it's unlikely that we'll come to an agreement overnight, though. Probably we'll just deliver the message and then be on our way, and then they'll think it over and then send it back a message later.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Berghoff will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
Well, shall we play then?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trosky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. All right, it's a deal.
Come on.
I don't get a say in this? Okay, dice basic rules. I remember this to some degree from the first one. I thought it was a pretty fun game. I think the main thing is you have to look at, yeah, the scoring stuff. Right, so we got 3 of a kind of any type. And each additional die after 3 doubles the value of it. So you can get pretty good. So for example, 4 ones could get 1,000 or 2,000. That'd be really, really huge. 5 ones would be 3,000 or 4,000. 5 ones would be a lot. Yeah, 1s and 5s you can keep, and we have like various straight flushes basically, same as poker. Devil Head acts as a joker, adding 1 value to any combination of dice. Okay. That's fine.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Ooh, 3 6s and a 1 and a 5. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Can take all that. 750 on our first round, not bad. Okay, so score and continue or score and pass. We want to score and pass because continuing will roll that dice, a single one we didn't take here, and if it fails, if it doesn't get anything good, like a 1 or a 5, we'll be screwed. So, yes, we will score and pass. Nice first round, Henry. He's got a special die. Is that one of those cheaters' dice? Okay, 500's decent. Excuse me?
My God, I'm done.
I mean, you're only 150 behind. I think you'll be okay. Not the best hand, honestly. We have a 5, and then we reroll, I guess. So, yeah, score and continue. What else? 2 1s. Do we want to keep on going after that, though? I think the chances are pretty good that we get a 1 or a 5 in the next one, if nothing else, yeah? So, yeah, go ahead and keep going.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Oh, bust. Okay, so yeah, we didn't get anything that time. At least his hand kind of sucked. Well, no, his hand is better than ours already. Nice hand. What? What?
Yeah.
What is this BS? Get to roll again? If you use all of your dice up, you get to roll again, I guess.
Aye, that'll do.
What if he busts here, though? That'd be interesting. I'm not sure if you lose your original set if you bust on the second one.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
That's some BS. He's gonna win now. I gotta go like all in on this one. Okay. I think we just take ones and then re-roll everything else. The 5's not worth that much. Hope for some more ones. Yeah, let's score and continue, I'd say.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Well, had to go all in because we were so far behind there.
For Christ's sake, how is that even possible?
Wow. At least you got screwed as bad as I did. Okay. That's fine. I guess we take... Well, we got 3 5s. That's pretty good. That's 500. I still think we have to continue, though, because he only needs 200 more, and then he's done. So let's score and continue and hope for, like, a couple of ones or something, and then we'll be... we're still probably going to lose. Let's try again. Okay, we got a 1. I think that's probably the best I can do, unfortunately, on this one. Oh, but wait, how close are we? We're going to be at 1350, but he can still win. I think we have to score... We got to get, like, one more, man.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Oh, okay. Now if he only gets like 100, I'll be super mad because I could have won. He's gonna easily win this though. Yeah, see, I had to go all in.
Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Yes, I want to play again.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
I'm gonna win, damn it.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
He's got that special die, that's why he's winning. He's cheating. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can't do a flush here, so yeah, okay, that's... Score and continue. What do we have here? 4s? Hey, 4 4s. Okay, that's fine. Very nice. 900. Yeah, beat that. You slimy cheater.
Here.
He might.
I'm done.
Well, he still might be done. We'll see. 1s and 2 5s. How much will this give me? 300 already on that one. That's pretty decent. Puts us at 1200 on the first roll. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and keep this. It's decent enough. We're already ahead. No need to push our luck here, you know? We're not desperate right now. Getting 300 next time should be easy. Unless he gets super, super lucky again.
That'll do.
And a bust. Oh no.
That's enough for me.
Okay, we're still ahead. We're still ahead. We're still good. All we got is 1 5. Wait, no, we got 2 3 4 5. What? 2 3 4. Oops. 5 6 750. Bam! I win. I win. Score and pass.
Kurva! Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Oh, we still get the ring? Alright.
Hey, Conrad. One little game, eh?
Leave me alone. I know you only too well. It's all one little game. One little game. And then you go and take my last groschen.
Jeez.
Watch that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
Lose your pants? Oh, I can. This is Oates' ring, right? I've got your ring.
Hey, Oaks. I won a ring off Tankard at Dice. I believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Okay, we have food for our dog now. What? Come over here, Mutt. Here, come here, buddy.
Come here.
Come here, buddy. Hey, come here.
Here you go. Take it.
Here you go, buddy. There you go. Good doggy. Let me see. Commands, no.
Tankard?
Wrong button.
It's getting on my fucking nerves the whole way. Leave it off this evening at least.
Jesus.
Be free.
Free.
Okay, we're supposed to go talk to Hans,
Henry,
yes?
Come here.
Yes.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
You don't say.
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it. Maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay, practice sword and helmet inventory. That is a lot of text. I think I can figure out the inventory myself. I remember this. This looks pretty similar to Kingdom Come 1. This shows your outfits. There are 3 different ones. Bloodiness, dirtiness, and poison applied, and stolen is a hand icon. Okay. Item quality. I guess there's like silver, gold, and other qualities. Just looking for the new stuff pretty much. So yeah, we have the value, the weight, the quality, the condition of the item, the strength of the item. I'm not sure what the strength means exactly. Probably like if you're using a weapon, maybe like the overall damage it does. Quantity and if it's equipped or not. Got it. All the various slots we have. Putting on armor. Right. Need head protection under a helmet, so like a coif, a gambeson or something similar under your chest armor, and quilted hose under leg armor, and shoes under spurs. Yeah, got it. This was all from the first one as well. Remember all this? We have outfits now, so we can have different outfits that we can use for various occasions. So, for example, a knightly outfit for combat, a stealth outfit, and a fine dress outfit, maybe. Oh, to switch outfits. Okay. So to put on our hat, we first must put on our coif, and then our hat. Then we can equip our sword. This is all very tutorial-like, but it's doing a very good job of being not too tutorial-y, you know? We got a lot of groschen. 1,400. Would make a very, very fat purse for a bandit. I'm sure Sir Hans is even more.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Whoa.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? even work up a sweat.
No, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Okay, I'm waiting. You gonna attack me? I can't attack. I'm trying to click and it won't work.
Keep your distance, Henry.
Well, come on then. Oh, I had to block. Got it. Okay.
Why don't you cover yourself? Nice. Good.
Oh, okay. Teach me how to block positionally.
That's the way.
You just have to keep it held down. I
Defend
see.
yourself
It's not letting me do a perfect block right now.
Why don't you cover yourself?
Okay, I get it.
What are you doing? Cover. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Nice. Too fast for you, am I? Block it.
I am blocking.
You have to follow up with a strike.
I did.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. That was too slow. Nice. Oh, nice.
Point for Henry.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Your first hit. How do you do it? Fuck me! How do you do it? Come on, Henry.
Ah! Unlocked for a second.
Come on, Henry!
Oh, we're done. Gave him the proper beating.
Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trosky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, I did.
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won in Ratai, too. You talking about the bows?
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Oh, we can choose a type of attribute to increase here. Okay. I suppose we could do strength then.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Oh man, like that's not. We don't talk about that. Yeah, she's my sweetheart. I'm not gonna talk about that.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
No.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Oh, we have more options here. Houndmaster, Stealth, Survival, or Scholarship. Stealth has always come in very, very handy, so I think I'll choose Stealth.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I'm surprised Hans was not more in favor of staying and partying.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
True enough. Okay, so we can choose to be good at something here. Yeah, we'll just say sword's a wonderful weapon, I would say.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trosky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
It's gotta be hot wearing all that armor, all those layers.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
God, they probably do stink terribly.
That's a view fit for a king. Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Right, because Henry can't swim. In fact, most people at this time can't swim.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
Did he just fart?
What's the matter?
I saw bubbles behind him.
Let's go to them.
Pretty sure Hans just ripped
Hans.
one.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us. Hans. Oh.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
This is not the best place to be bathing. Look at all the muck. The algae and the dead plant matter and stuff. You'd just come out of this, like, with all that crap stuck to you. It would suck. Yeah, this would just be terrible.
Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Well, come on then.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Alright. Press G to throw a pebble next to the girl that will distract her.
Hey? What is this racket here?
It worked. Let's go.
Just doing laundry. They're probably all just doing laundry. Ugh, all this muck. There, get back in the water and wash it off. Sounds kind of like French. That does not sound good. Ooh, Conrad. Ooh.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
You're unarmed. You have no armor. Aw, poor Oates. Man. Oates trying to warn us, too. He knew. But he couldn't do anything about it. His lord wanted to take off his armor and take a bath. So he had to do what his lord says, and now they're all dead.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands
suffer, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
For a second, I thought he wanted them to shoot at her, and I was like, oh, God, he just wanted to use her for target practice. No, he meant us. Henry can't swim. He's a commoner.
Just now!
He's doggy paddling. Ooh, he got hit.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Oh, shit.
Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
All the voice acting so far has been really good in this. Definite improvement over the first. Everything has been a big improvement over the first, honestly.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
You're a wanted man. The hair icon means that you are
Then
being
we'll get that
chased.
shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trosky?
They're searching for us. Okay.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We can't
Keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Fucking way across.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. Will all your torch dust blind you?
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
This whole thing seems a bit much. Like, why are these bandits looking for us so intently? They probably wouldn't care. They would just take what they could and be on their way.
They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to
Run! Quick!
down instead of being high up. Because you can't see shit from up there.
Oh, no.
Lights up ahead.
Fuck, they're in front of us! Quick, into the rocks.
They're playing into the rock. Hurry!
They saw us. Wait, what are we doing here? We can't stop here.
What now?
Guess we're not coming here.
Hey?
They're shooting at us.
Take cover! Where now, for fuck's sake?
We have like no stamina because we got shot.
Hey, get over here! Damn it, they're everywhere! What are we gonna do? How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit. But they'll catch us. Oh, you don't say, genius. Calm down, for fuck's sake. Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Okay, you want us to go into here and check for a way through?
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when we tell him.
Alright, well, at least it's something. Oh, shit. They're there. I guess we go without him. Hopefully he got away. There's not much for it, though. Can't get out here. It's a dead end.
This looks like a way out.
Here we go. Oh, he got out too. Okay.
Found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You want us to slide down that? Oh, that looks rough with nothing on. Ugh. Oh, no. Nice reaction, Henry.
You're a dead man!
Ooh, one hit. I don't think you're meant to win this fight.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
That is Dad.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Sometime fists are all you got, though, Dad. All of our wounds are gone and we're clean.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Yeah, but you're still Dad.
Am I? Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
That's a very Dad
If I'm
joke.
not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry.
That transition was cool, where he became dirty like his regular self.
Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
His
We weren't
clothes?
moving it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Come on, I'll help you up.
Hans is talking sense. He's the reasonable one. That's a change of pace. Not really have control of the camera here.
How are you holding up?
Pretty bad, honestly.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. Just talk. How are you hanging in?
Seeing things?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
Jump scare. It's Skalitz.
Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
Bianca.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir
Christ's sake.
If anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
You can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see.
This is a really good way to like show the past game's events, kind of like onboarding you, catching you up the story.
can't run away.
Henry, hold yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. Don't fucking hear. You're just imagining things.
Run. No. No.
Hang in there.
Logs.
Together. Please. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Henry's losing it.
Hold on.
Too much blood loss.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain. Now...
Tracked us down.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Hopefully Hans is okay. He's pretty tough. Ooh, a lot of blood. We're bandaged, but we're definitely not stopping the blood. We're still bleeding. Yeah, Henry still has PTSD. Understandable.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What?
Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Well, Hans made it, but he's in bad shape too, after taking on that guy.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Will you help him?
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I imagine he'd be hurting all over.
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main-level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. So this is how they're basically saying, yeah, all your awesome work you did last game in Kingdom Come 1, yeah, it's all gone. You're going to start pretty far back on your levels now. Maybe not quite as bad as Henry was in the beginning. You are bleeding. Okay. Need to use bandages here. Let's use them. So I need to do 4 of them to get 100% chance of having my torso patched. Okay. Alright, and we're hungry. Can we just eat from the pot here? We can.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Kinda looks like some good chili. Maybe one more? I can't eat any more. Our nourishment was at 84. Got a chest over here. Oh, there's a side room here. Can I go in here? I can. Bunch of chests here, which would make me think that we ought to be able to lockpick this stuff. But I don't have any picks, so... I wonder if she's got some stashed away here. Be nice if I could get some lockpicking done, and get some skill ups, if nothing else. I don't see any picks around here. I'm not sure where we'd get them. Or just a key, too. Bandages. Okay, we can take those. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. So far, anyway. Okay. I go upstairs. Again, we've got a chest here. A medium one. A tailor's kit. That could come in handy. Some arrows. The rest of these are just sticks. I guess they're making arrows here, it looks like. And a marksman's kit. That's new. Those didn't exist, I don't think, in the first one. Can I crouch down here and get it further in? I can't. Turn down my mouse a bit here. It's a bit much. That's better. You guys won't get whiplash from looking around too fast then. As I tend to whip my mouse too quickly. Might even turn the settings down a little bit. Okay, we're supposed to go outside, yes. Wash up.
I feel like a new man.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I can take this guy's stuff. It's not exactly very nice, but...
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cuts up Sir Hans.
Yeah, but all the same, Henry. Better than nothing. Suppose we can put this stuff on. Belt. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items. Weapons, shields, and ammunition. You can then quickly swap between them in combat. Okay. Maximum number of slots you can have is 4. 1 by default and up to 3 additional ones depending on the belt you wear. Combination. 1 weapon, shield, or ammunition can be equipped in multiple slots. Oh, interesting. So I could have like a mace in one hand on the left side, then a sword also there, and then have the same shield in both slots. I got it. E to activate, slot selection, WS to switch between them, E to equip. We also get consumable slots as well. 5, 6, 7, 8. B to open your belt, and hold to pull out / put away the weapon in the active slot. Okay, holding B sheathes your weapon. Understood. Can put a torch over here so we can have a torch available as well. Put the tunic and the... Oh, put the gambeson on. We don't need the tunic then? The tunic is what she gave us. Okay, that's fine. Henry is quite hungry, seems like. There was food over there, she said. Can I wash up again? Yeah, to get the blood off, at least a little bit. It's not great, but it's better than it was. Yeah, she did say there was some bread and cheese and stuff over here. Ooh, some save your schnapps. For saving. I'm not going to use that just yet if I don't have to. Got a tanning rack over here, looks like. Can I go through here? Yeah, just barely. Nothing in here, though. The apothecary.
Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
She knows what she's doing. Got all the stuff for a proper potion making place. Just a little house for keeping hogs or something, I suppose. Good boy. Good growler. It's an interesting little place there they built on this little area here. It's pretty cool, actually. How they built this into the area. What was that? Oh, nettles. Okay. Okay. Enough looking around. Let's have our cheese and such then, or some food, more food, yeah. That's probably good.
His breathing's pretty weak, but it's regular. That's a good sign.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
What happened here?
What happened here?
It all happened so fast. Hans had a brawl with him outside, then he staggered in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor. And you saw the other fella outside. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Okay, Lethean potion is dangerous though, isn't it?
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first. After all, it worked on you, and considering how he's wounded, we don't have no better option.
All right. If you think so.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
Okay, well, I don't know that Henry does know about herbs. Okay, how will I recognize them?
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I think we can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Okay, grabbing stuff for a potion for Sir Hans. I really want some lockpicks, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we'll find some out there. I really want to practice my lockpick and get it up to snuff again. Okay, first things first, let's take care of the body.
I can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap.
First I gotta pick up this thing. Over here, I think. We cannot go any faster than this, unfortunately. Hey, Piggy. Boars are not necessarily friendly, though. Didn't Hans get nearly gored by one in the first one where we're chasing it?
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Yeah, at least we're by the stream over here where the soil is a bit easier. After quite a bit of arduous work, he's buried. Okay. Don't have to watch the entire animation. That's good. Don't suppose we ought to go exploring around here too much, but I am kind of curious. The game will probably yell at me and tell me to get back on the main path pretty soon. I do have a map here at least. Okay, there's where we're supposed to pick sage at. I mean, it looks like I can walk around here a bit. If I just sprint in this direction and keep going, will it eventually tell me, no, you can't go this way? If I'm going the wrong way. There's a cave here. Not cave, invisible wall. Okay, never mind. I can't go any further this way. Okay, was just curious it would let me or not. Looks like the answer is no. That makes sense. We're in kind of a tutorial area. I think the game opens up quite a bit after you get done with this. We will do the things we're supposed to do then. Let's get that stench of death off of us then, though, yep. Game looks beautiful.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Bit of a path going up through here, isn't there? I do somewhat want to explore. At least look around a tiny bit, you know? I don't want to end up wasting my time too much, though, or your time. If there's truly nothing to see up here. Suppose we ought not to be dallying, considering that Hans is in a bad way and we got to get this stuff to make a tonic for him to bring down his fever. Okay, this is the path we were supposed to be on, though, I think, yeah. Looking for sage. Oh, hello. I don't have a bow, unfortunately. No way I can catch this thing without a bow. Come here, dear. Yeah, it's never gonna work. There is a rabbit here. You can bring back a rabbit for supper. And it looks like not. We are in the correct area, at least. I have to think there's got to be a way to get lockpicks, though. Oh, hello. Yeah, we can't catch up to that. There's got to be a way to get lockpicks because there are locked chests, you know? And if there are locked chests, there's a way to get lockpicks. Or maybe we can come back here in the future, I don't know. There's some sage, at least.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
And then just some chamomile, yeah. Making some chamomile sage herb tea. Just in case we need some more, I don't know. There we go.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
What do we got down here?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. 2 of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellows?
We're from Lord von Berghoff, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Bergo's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Berghoff is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Oh, shouldn't all his people have waffen rocks and shields with his colour?
For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Berghoff, then we're from fucking Berghoff. Tell me, how come there's all these...
He's definitely not. That's definitely one of the bandits. I've heard enough. We're gonna sneak up on him and try to take him down. Absolutely 100% not one of Lord Van Berghoff's guys. Henry has heard enough. Draw steel.
Be lying for weeks in a pool of bloody mucus that's coming out.
Hey!
Sit down, fella.
Get ready to face your mate!
Oh, not Growler. Come back here. Get back here. He's already gone. Oh, I can't keep going. Invisible wall. Damn. Hopefully she understands why I did that. Well, there's another one. Blacksmith kit. Alright, some bandages and a comb. This stuff any better than what I'm wearing? Worse than mine all around, pretty much. This is better, though. Well, we have another corpse to deal with. How's he doing?
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
We can pray.
Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajana too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, yes, that is true.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trosky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Okay, making a potion.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and 1 handful of sage. Okay, wine, 2 chamomile, 1 sage. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Pour. Okay. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. Recipes. There we go. Okay, to the table.
If you've read the recipe, get back. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
X, okay.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
One. 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Pour Z. Oh, hold down E. Okay.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Chamomile brew, amount 2. Okay, cool.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
All right, bury another guy. And can I do any more potion brewing? Because it could be useful, you know? Yeah, it looks like I can actually do some more brewing here. Are there other things I can make? Let me see here. How do I read? There we go. This is all I can do, huh? Just the one recipe? I can't do like A or D for next, so I guess that's fine. Okay. Alright, wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Let's make a couple of these then, yeah? So we put our herbs over here. How do we do that? First we put wine in, right? Alright, and then we put our herbs over here. Do I not have any more? No, I do. Okay, yeah, so put these over there, yeah? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. First we put in 2 handfuls of sage, correct? I think. Hold on, let me reread this again. I don't want to screw it up. 2 handfuls of chamomile. First. Boil for 1 turn, then grind the sage and add it. Okay. Oh, if I hit E to prepare, it should just automatically put stuff on there for me. I think that's correct. So Henry can do some of the stuff for you. Okay, so... Sage first then, yes? No. Put it back. Put it back, actually. Get the chamomile, not the sage. Reset, yeah, R. Oh, I gotta redo everything after that. Okay. So if I do each prepare here, will it automatically put stuff on there for me? It does, okay. So 2 handfuls of chamomile first. Oh, first... Oh, crap. First need the wine. Ooh, okay, so this one was better. This was better because it's a strong chamomile brew. Interesting. Okay, I'm out of chamomile now. That is interesting. We got some alchemy skill ups. I'm tempted to just, like, level up my alchemy here, honestly. Because there are plenty of herbs up there to get. And those sell for quite a bit. Oh, I didn't want to go over here, actually. Inventory, yes. Consumables? Yeah, here we go. So a strong one gives 90% nutrition, plus 15 energy. For 1 day, sleep will heal you 4 times faster and restore energy 2 times faster. Oh, interesting. For 1 day, sleep will heal you 3 times faster. Okay. I might cut this part out, guys, but I kind of want to go and do a bit more alchemy and just get a little bit better at this, you know? We can do other decoctions too, but I don't think we can... we don't know them yet or whatever, so we can't do them. We gotta go back up this way. This is odd, a bit of pagan worship back here, it looks like. Little idol back here. Some deer skulls and deer ribs. And I was just over here picking herbs. Maybe this lady's a bit more than she seems as far as the brewing and stuff goes. Might not quite be a good Christian, you know? Might be a pagan. I got to level 15. Only got one perk out of that, though. Just the alcohol perk. And, yeah, we made a whole bunch of them, though. I made 81. 81 strong chamomile brews. I guess, we can probably sell those later on, yeah? I suppose so. Tempting to save now just to make sure I don't lose progress in case of a crash or something, but I'm sure we'll get an autosave pretty soon here. Let's go wash up if we can, too. Alright. We're somewhat clean, and I guess we can sleep now, yeah? Corpses are buried, by the way.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
I mean, they decay after a while, you know? Okay, reputation gained at least, that's good. Okay, I think that's about all we can do here. I still have not seen any lockpicks around anywhere. But it seems like this is part of the overworld, so maybe we can come back here later on. I don't know. Okay, well, we're gonna sleep now, yeah? Let's sleep and save. I suppose we want to sleep till morning. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be... Yeah, probably till all the way till at least 5 or so. Maybe... Okay, yeah, 5 a.m. is fine.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Daughter, perhaps? What was her name? Petrava?
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena.
Pavlena.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Yeah, a lot better.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Definitely the sword, I would say.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Well, thanks. I'll think about all that.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Okay, breakfast time. And eat from the pot too, I guess. Might as well. How nourished do we need to be? One more bite, we ought to be good. Man, I want some chili now, or something like that. Looks like it's probably chili. It's not really chili, but, you know. Some kind of meat with tomato sauce type of soup. Sounds pretty good. There's just bottles and things everywhere around here. Just having one last look around over here, making sure I can't do anything about these chests, but I don't think I can. They're here to taunt me, that's all.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, yes, about being captured by the Cumans.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trosky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
She looked at
Sorry
me.
for coming late, Ma.
She
We got
looked at
held
me
up in
like,
Trosky.
"You really gonna take all my food?"
And it's not.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trosky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
He could be stirring up stuff.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Aw, she gave us some money.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. but I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking... Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Oh, go to an inn and get drunk. Thought he would have some grand plan, but no, we just go to the inn and get drunk.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
No, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, we really, really, really need to wash and change, yeah.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Well, we can earn some coin.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah, well, just agree with him.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Yeah, we should go give him a burial.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond? Or the one you gave us away for?
Fine pair of that wench. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Right, I should do it because I didn't get covered in crap, so...
I'll be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Hi, it's me.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
What was that?
Doubt this is gonna help that much, but
Him and his men
sure.
were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Is anyone you?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by bandits.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We saved you, though.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Why are you being so shifty about this?
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl, but it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
She doesn't want to get involved.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Okay.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Heard about a wedding?
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bat-house wench.
Who is Samin?
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Okay.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
He's not gonna like that.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
Woodcutter, musician, hired hand.
Cheers.
Hi.
Good day.
Good day.
How are you?
Could be better.
The clearer it is to me that
I'd like a
How are
beer.
you?
we could
could
come up
be.
with a
How are
plan
you?
to take her away.
Could be better.
Somewhere she's out of sight.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff's son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No, no. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
He's up to something.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you. Forget it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
Oh, I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
Okay, sure.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Risk it all on some dice. Alright, well, we got a 1. That's something. We got another one. That's something. It's pretty bad so far.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
Nah, we got 4 dice in there. We'll be alright. All we got is a 5 here, huh? Pretty bad round, but rolling 3 is kind of a bit much, but a lot to risk. Alright, score and pass, I'd say. He's gonna absolutely destroy me here. Yeah, he's gonna destroy me.
Your turn.
That's not too bad, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 5, huh? No, not really. Well, this is not bad though. 450 is not bad. Yeah, we'll just score and continue. Score and pass. Yeah, score and pass. It's a reasonable one. Come on, get a bust. Bust. Ah. Oh, that's risky. Rolling with only 2. Man, I can't believe you pulled that off.
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
We're still even right now. 4s, 5s, just take like 1 5 and re-roll them all, yeah. Just a 1. Just go ahead and roll again.
If I was you, I'd take it.
There's only 150, it's not enough to take. Oh, man. Do I keep this, or... It's pretty bad. I'm gonna pass. At least he's getting bad ones too. It's an even game. We're evenly matched, I think. Yeah, he's getting just as bad luck as I am. You gonna re-roll or are you done? Oh man, that's risky. We're going with 2.
What?
Ah!
Oh, come on!
That's what happens. We got 4s. Oh, that is a nice hand right there. Oh yeah, well, we win.
Good game, friend.
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying, then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
Alright, well, was fun, I guess. But that's all we can do.
God be with you.
I'm with you.
The clearer it is.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad. I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz. I don't want to say I ran away, but...
Well, I'm not from around here. I'm just an ordinary tradesman who minds his own business.
An ordinary tradesman, you say?
I find that hard to believe. Me and Crazel have had our eye on you for a while now.
You look like beggars, but you talk like learned fellows. You two are an odd pair, all right.
Do me a favor. It's obvious they're two hard-up students, or apprentices. What do they call you, lad?
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
I need some work.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes 2 of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work. Let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
Well, I already know smithing. Seems more obvious to do that.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
Know anything about the wedding?
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Sameen.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Sameen and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that! It's gonna be big! Even Lord von Burgo himself is gonna be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
I like this blacksmith.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that'll be needed there.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horse shit. You'll scare the lad. Look, if I'm satisfied with you in the smithy, I can guarantee you'll be at the wedding.
Or, if you came to help me at the mill, I'll get you there as well.
Keep your nose out, Crazel. The lad wants to work for me. It's his family trade, so don't try to mess with his head.
Well, maybe he'll change his mind.
Okay, I'm good with that.
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schomberg's his name.
I saw him on the gate tower, when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard. On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
If you can get to him.
So it's peaceful here. Is that all?
Aye. Except there's more trade right now because of the wedding.
But we'll be back to our old ways in a month from now. Thank God.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. What's your story? Are you students? Apprentices?
You ain't, are you? You look too scruffy.
We're messengers who were supposed to deliver a letter to Sir Otto von Berghoff. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Well, we got a job, I guess.
One day,
If we want
when
it.
the time comes, I'll take her to the butcher. And the more I think about it, the clearer it is to me that I can't do it.
Greetings.
You too.
How's it going?
Here you go.
Rumber.
Somewhere she's out of sight.
Okay, these are the sacks I have to get rid of, yeah?
Bullshit.
I bet. Hi. Hello there. Oh, there we go.
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
Well, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks?
It's all the same to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
We already did. Okay, let's see if Sir Hans will help.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trosky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Yeah, no problem. I'll just be a blacksmith.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
It's fine. I'll just do it.
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I understand. I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend. I'll repay the favor.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
You ain't here to carry, clear off.
Sometimes it's just not worth fighting over.
That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Can also give us an excuse to do some stealing in here too, I suppose, eh? After we're done dropping stuff off.
What a waste of money.
Right over here, huh?
Everyone should have a good bow on hand.
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance.
It was him who told me.
Medium chest, I can't get into that. Save your schnapps, thank you very much.
Well, here you have it. Enjoy.
What was that? Just a bed, I think. Nothing to see here. I'm just
So,
unloading this cart here.
to talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself, and he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. He's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
I...
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young.
Enjoy
Go
your
through that.
Christ, what's the hold up?
I think we're good here. Is it worth stealing some sausage, though? I don't know if it really is. Probably not worth it.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
Kann ich
How
bestellen?
dare
I'm
you?
hungry.
I am the son of the bailiff.
Hans, you are not endearing yourself to that man or any of the other locals.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trosky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Let's go.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, wir sterben.
Wait. I don't want any part of this. We're fighting, apparently.
Slice him up. Yeah, don't spare him. Fuck.
Running.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
You're no match for us.
Come on, then.
Oh, there's too many.
Don't spare him. Corva,
You'll kick the
wounded.
bucket, shit. Slice him up. Show your... Don't spare him.
Done with you in a flash.
Hey! Get him!
Shame on you.
Na los.
Whoa.
Oh Gott. Ich wurde... Zeig, was du drauf hast.
We're gonna get you, you hard.
Scheiße. You won't get me. You wanna try me?
No
Mercy.
yielding, you piece of shit.
I surrender.
Take that.
Show your stuff. You haven't a chance. Jesus! What do you want?
Almost got the other one, too. I could have won that.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Henry, no! Oh wait, that was Hans. Oh, the pillory. Man, the pillory would suck.
Bastards!
Think of your
Cost
back.
you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up, or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
My fault.
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals? In their tavern? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
God, that'd be miserable. Oh man, all night. And the flies and mosquitoes getting to you as well, and you couldn't do anything about it. They'd be eating you alive.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
God, the bugs would be the worst part of it, I think, maybe. That'd be horrible.
Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Lord Von Burgos!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Burgov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Crime and reputation. Let's see. Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. Don't kill people, steal, break into houses, harm domestic animals or people, disturb peaceful lives, etc. Could report you to the guards. Complete tasks to improve reputation. Okay, got it.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you! Well, come on.
Yes?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
I guess. Maybe.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Tomcat?
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Could he teach me?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Okay, what's your name anyway? Yeah, I'm talking to you and I don't even know your name. What's Bera, I guess?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
So, use a place to sleep.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay, but you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-arsed, although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Yes, some armor would be good.
I could use some armor. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury, although you'll need quick hands.
Oh, lockpick, thank you.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Yeah, then we'll be in the pillory again. I
have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
We'll see about that.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Okay, I guess that's good for now.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Okay, I think I'm finally past the introduction sequence of the game. We gotta re-equip our stuff here, yeah? Alright. Best get cleaned up then, I guess. After a night in the pillory, I just want to collapse somewhere, man. Was it a woodcutter's camp? Looks like it. Do you have a trough anywhere? Sharpening wheel. Is there a sharpening wheel over here? Can I sharpen up? Oh, here's a trough. Can I sharpen up my, my weapon at least? Where is the sharpening wheel? Oh, here we go. You don't mind if I use this? Apparently not. Okay. Okay, sparks good, smoke bad.
That should do it.
Got it all sharpened up, we good to go? Yeah, it's at 100% now, not bad. Okay. At least our blade is sharp. See if we can find a vendor to get rid of some of this crap. Looks like a merchant's right over there.
Was machst du? Raus? Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Well, that's rough luck. Anything of value in there?
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semine ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartashak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Zhelyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Well, what can you do?
Nothing. What would you like?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others? They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trosky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
The Rathaus is the guards' barracks, I believe, if I remember correctly from the first Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catherine. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergel.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Okay.
Gott
Thanks a lot.
Good day to you.
He said something about an apothecary, and I could likely sell a bunch of my potions to an apothecary that I made earlier. Is that right over here? Looks like it is. Gerda. Can I do brewing in here? I wonder. Apothecary Emmerich, yes. I want to gather. Just want to talk.
Was wünschst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay, I know how to use a shop, thanks. So he has, let's see, 332 Groschen. Alright, so I can sell some of these brews, perhaps, yes? I mean, they sell for a decent amount each, actually. I can probably sell, I mean, if these are 5 each, I could sell quite a few of these, yeah? I don't need to be carrying all of these. That should be 200. Yeah, we should be able to do that and then get a bunch of money for those, yeah? Let's haggle here a bit.
What about the price?
Gut. Versuchen wir's.
Yeah, got it. Doesn't have enough money. Okay, we're just gonna get all the money from him then. That's fine. It's fine.
Here. Plus a bit on top.
Get a bit of a reputation gain there.
Wunderbar. Dankeschön.
Okay, so we got a bunch of money out of him.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, so in the previous one, I don't suppose you have a thing I could use over here. Could I use your apothecary here?
You can't just stroll around here without so much
Okay,
as a bar.
Okay, sorry.
Wanted to break in here, did you?
No, I just wanted to use the damn thing. It's fine. I couldn't even tell if it was gonna be trespassing or not. I just wanted to use the damn thing. I couldn't ask him. So, okay, marigold decoction would be nice. Well, I did discover an alchemy bench. I guess I can just take these. Fresh herbs spoil just like food, but if you dry them, they'll be in good shape. Okay. Marigold decoction was the way you healed yourself previously, so... I mean, it's barely a heal, but it is a heal. Ah, okay, there's an alchemy bench here. Alright, well, you know, you could have told me that game. Dry a food item. Yes, let's dry all these. Do I just have to wait for that then? Oh, it's already dried. Okay, it's already good. Can I make anything new here, or do I know any other recipes here, or is we just have the one? Let me read here. We have chamomile, savior schnapps, and that's probably it, isn't it? Yeah, that's all we can do, just those two. Okay. Fair enough, but if we get some more chamomile, I can make some more of those at least. Make some more money that way. I mean, I've already made quite a few groschen from the potions I made earlier. We're doing okay. Bunch of sage here. No one cares if I just take these, yeah? And there's some chamomile right there. Perhaps you'll have some recipes I could buy. There you go, lady. I just cleared out your place for you. No more weeds in there, you know? Helpful Henry, that's my name. Just helping out.
Praise God.
Was willst du hier, Bettler? What are you in here for, eh?
Show me your wares.
Yes, he does indeed have recipes here, so let me take a look at these. I can't really see what they do, or how... I want a marigold decoction for sure, so I think I'll go ahead and get this if I can. He wants 157 for it. We lost a bunch of reputation with him, unfortunately, because of the misunderstanding earlier. Do you have any gold left? Doesn't have any. So it's only worth 0.1 each, though I can double that with a perk, and that would make it worth... It's not worth that much, honestly. Okay, let me make some more marigold decoctions, and I'll be back once I can sell some more to him. I mean, we get like 9 groschen every time we do this. No, more than that. It's like 15 groschen per, because they're like 5 each, right? So that one was not as good for some reason. I'm not sure why. I was doing much better than that earlier. We'll see.
Shouldn't that sage be ground?
Oh, right. Duh. I knew that. I knew that. That's why it was bad. Derp. Yeah. Thank you, Henry. Good call. I'll see you guys in a little bit once I'm done making all these. It's gonna take a while. Probably be 20 alchemy by the time I'm done. So after my wonderful potion making experience in the tutorial section of the game, I realized that my character actually has a whole bunch of skills I can put into alchemy here, and I'm looking over these, and they're quite interesting. So first off, I can get Potion Seller, which will give me 30% better price for my potions. So I'm going to offload all my potions pretty soon, and I'll go ahead and think I'll pick this up. And let's see what else we have here. There's this Secret of Matter and Secret of Equilibrium. So this one makes it easier to make potions, basically. However, Secret of Matter lets you make extra potions. So you can just get 3 more potions every time you make one, which is going to be insane. I'll just be crafting potions like crazy, and I'll make tons of money. So yeah, those kind of all stack together. It seems kind of crazy to me. Let's do that then. Seems fine. Okay, so now that I have those, I can make potions way, way better. And at level 18, which I'm not too far off from, I'll get the Secrets of Equilibrium. Or sorry, no, Secret of Secrets is what I'm going to get. And this will let me make an exceptional quality potion. Alright guys, well good morning, and welcome back. It's been quite a while that I have been grinding away. I've made a lot of progress on my alchemy. I actually had to restart from the previous save, which was talking to that girl, that beggar girl, right after the pillory sequence, because I picked a perk that did not work properly with one of the perks I wanted. I didn't realize some of these perks were mutually exclusive, so yeah, that was a rude awakening after I spent a whole bunch of time gathering herbs and crafting and such, but I've done quite well in the meantime. I've gotten up to 27 alchemy, and here are the perks I have selected. There are some other ones I will probably get, like Poison Specialist. Dark Arts Apprentice is a maybe. Waters of Life is a probably, though I don't know if I need it or not, we'll see. And Special Powder is a probably as well, assuming that the guns are pretty good. So yeah, I've been very busy. As you can see, I had something like 400 of these at one point, but I sold a whole bunch and I learned pretty much every recipe that apothecary guy had, so I've made a couple of each of the various things you can make. You know, made some of Henry's Buck's Blood Potions, which do a big buff to your stamina and stamina regen for 1 hour. I mean, this is huge, right? 60% increased stamina and 30% faster stamina regen for 1 hour. And I made 6 of those. I'm missing a couple of ingredients that he didn't have that I need to find somewhere or get somewhere else to be able to make more of these. I have a whole bunch of these nice marigold decoctions that give me 60 health over 1 minute. And that's really, really strong. Made a bunch of Save Your Schnapps, so I can save whenever I want to now. Even a Painkiller Brew, which suppresses the effects of injuries. So yeah, Henry's in good shape. I have sold potions at the apothecary and at the general vendor and gotten 700 gold. Plus, I bought myself a decent sword here. Got this Burger's Hunting Sword, which is a bit better than the regular one I had. And that's pretty much all I can do at this point. Next thing I'd probably do is go up and talk to this this smith up in Takov and see about getting a job with him, because that's how we're going to get into the wedding apparently in Samin. But this has been a very long episode. I think I'm like finally done with the intro section pretty much, and I think I'm going to call it here for this one. I wanted to get the entirety of the intro done because I didn't want to leave that. I want to get into the regular game, if that makes sense. And the intro in the last one was really long too. It took a very, very long time. So I just want to get the entire intro done and get myself kind of my Henry on his feet, you know, get him situated in the world. And, oh, I found a camp, by the way, just to the west of town here. So I slept there for the night because the inn still will not have me. Even though I'm willing to pay at this point, they won't have me. So I found a camp to sleep at over here. And yeah, I guess next time we will go up and check out this place. I did kind of walk up through here already because I was just picking herbs and doing some stuff along the way up here, and kind of lost track of how far I was going. And then suddenly I found myself up in Takov, and I thought, oh, this is the next part of the quest. I should probably like go back and then we'll do that next time. So anyway, that's going to be all for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this, let me know. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I will almost certainly be doing a full series of this, although I'm not sure if I'll do it right away. I'm already doing Skyrim and Fallout 3, and juggling 3 Let's Plays is a bit much for me at once. It's difficult to schedule them consistently and stuff, and I think what I'd like to do is maybe get the Fallout 3 portion of my Tale of Two Wastelands run done. I might just do some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 kind of in between occasionally until I can get the Fallout 3 portion of that playthrough wrapped up. But for now, I think I will leave you here, and hopefully this nice long episode will hold you guys over for a little bit. And I'll be doing maybe a couple episodes of this per week. So yeah, that's where we are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.